Time now for your forewarned weather with Nate Larson.
All right, happy Tuesday, Utah. Some gorgeous shots coming in last night with some of the cloud cover we had in place, the storms that were still rolling through, and the sunset. Emma Sanders in Smithville showing off some of the oranges and yellows. Bright colors in Cache Valley with the sun going down. Kurt Benjamin also in Cache Valley showing some of those pinks and almost purple colors that we saw with some of the sunset as well. Where we kicked off the new month yesterday, wrapping up June, the summary showing temperatures were well above average. If you thought it was a hot June, we were actually the second warmest on record for Salt Lake City. Average temperature almost 78 degrees. Typically we're close to 71 degrees. That's the 30-year average. The record hottest was 80.6 degrees. So we were a ways from that back in 2021. Below average for precipitation. We could use some more rain, at least in Salt Lake City. Now we've had some decent moisture, especially with some of the monsoon showers across central and southern Utah. We're dry this morning though. Blanding showing off the sunrise. It's gorgeous across the Utah State University campus. We've got fairly calm conditions there. A calm start at the Black Desert Sky Camera as well, showing off Ivins, Utah. We've got blue skies out there. Sunrise happening right now for St. George. Winds have come down just a little bit, but still elevated. 17-mile-per-hour winds in St. George. Just 3 in Salt Lake City. Calm conditions. No winds in Provo. Vernal. A bit breezy in southwest Wyoming, but calm in Logan, where temperatures have just been in the upper 40s this morning. A bit chilly there. We had red flag warnings in effect for southwest Utah yesterday. We'll have red flag or fire weather watches for much of eastern, central, and southern Utah due to an increase in winds that we're expecting on Wednesday. So this isn't today, this is Wednesday. Increasing winds as a storm system passes to the east of us will generate more critical fire weather conditions with some blustery conditions and low relative humidity coupled with the hot temperatures we're going to be seeing across southern Utah. So the weather headlines for Tuesday. There's a break from the heat in northern Utah while we stay hot down south, kind of wash, rinse, and repeat there. Quiet for the 4th. So for the Independence Day is looking very nice statewide, just hot in southern Utah, and then all areas heating up even more for the weekend as high pressure builds back in. So the reason we're going to see some cooler temperatures in northern Utah, we're still warm, but cooler than average as a series of weak storm systems just graze northern Utah into Thursday. As we get into the end of the week, high pressure really dominates, takes over, builds in over the Beehive State, allowing temperatures to start to spike as we get into Saturday. This is now Sunday. And it's not looking like we'll see much relief, if any, into early next week. So average highs now 91 for Salt Lake. We're just slightly cooler than that through at least Friday, or right near 90 degrees. And then we start to bump up on Saturday, Sunday, even more so on Monday into next week. Forecast then for today, we've got 80s across much of northern Utah, feeling pretty comfortably. Some 70s across Rock Springs, 80s, 90s, and triple-digit heat for southern Utah. Should be 101 in Lake Powell today. It's going to be a scorcher, but pretty comfortable. You can find some areas, find ways to stay cool, beat some of those hottest temperatures, as our mountain valleys especially are going to be quite nice today in the 70s for highs, or if not low 80s. Castle Dale 94 though, Green River 93. Mentioned 101 in Lake Powell, Monticello 81, overnight lows in the mid to upper 50s. So 104 for St. George today, 106 tomorrow, still breezy through Independence Day. 109 is expected. Not much change. In fact, 108 on Friday, with temperatures climbing even more so into next week. 112 on Monday. Boy, that's going to be a sizzling hot day. In fact, it's just hot everywhere you look in St. George over the next 7 days. 86 for our high. We can manage this. This is below average, about an average day on Friday, but a nice 4th of July. Way to celebrate, of course, with some below average temperatures, but dry conditions. And then temperatures spike on Sunday to 97 and 99 on Monday into next week.